Get away from me.
Not everybody.
Get away from me.
Now here's what's happened with Bill C-16 and the surrounding legislation. Free speech is the mechanism by which we keep our society functioning. Woo! It's as a consequence of free speech and the ability to speak that people can put their finger on problems, articulate what those problems are, solve them, and come to a consensus. I studied totalitarianism for 4 decades, and I know how it starts. It starts with restrictions on freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Yes. We don't need them.
Yeah. How do you translate?
Look, smile at me, bitch. What you want?
I didn't see anything.
Good sir. Thank you very much for adding your voice.
We're here at the free speech counter protest to our Please Respect Us as Human Beings protest that we put on last week at Sid Smith Hall. And tell us what's happened so far, Leslie. I want to go talk to Peterson. Peterson, do you have any comments on the Nazi presence at your protest? The presence of Nazis and white supremacists assaulting people at your protest. Do you have any comment on that?
Yeah, I don't like Nazis.
Then why are you?
Why were they here?
Well, how can I answer?
Are there views in alignment with yours?
At some point you
I
have to
think that's
realize,
a foolish question. Look, if you want to know what my views are,
I've watched all of your videos, yes.
including
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
then why would you ask such a question?
Because this is my interpretation of your videos.
Apparently,
That's
I wanted
All of the people who arranged the protest against you watched all of your videos.
It's like, do you want to
I have
disavow?
150 videos on YouTube.
No,
You
your
want to tell-
lectures, which sparked the debate.
Okay.
Do
I
you
have
want to
150.
disavow the support?
Could you
of
let me
white-
talk to her for a moment?
Don't call me that, please.
So, I have 150 lectures on YouTube.
I've watched all of your videos, yes.
There's 500 hours of my views.
Do you really
If
think that
wanna
you're
find
worth
out
all
what
of
they
that
were-
time?
What we had was over there, right outside the doors. The Rally for Free Speech, as they called themselves, had set up a microphone and sound system. Just by, close by, we had set, prior to my rally, we had set up our own sound system. We were blasting harsh noise, as I understand it.
But also.
in an effort to basically to create a sonic disruption, which is a tactic that I've seen used effectively before. And I've seen that used effectively before. I'd say it was mostly effective here, aside from some. I believe that the equipment was damaged by one of the Nazis who showed up.
Real mature.
Yeah!
Men need to stop this nonsense.
Damaged by one of the Nazis who showed up.
To be more accommodating of trans people and people of color at your events in future.
I would
I'm
like
a person
there
of
to
color.
be no
Listen,
violence.
I'm a person of color, and I felt very accommodating. I felt like my voice. Thank you very much.
I'm also a former Muslim, and I feel like this guy is
I'm
the
a person
best.
of color.
There were, as I understand it, there were neo-Nazis and white supremacists who showed up. I believe that some of them may have, I believe that most of them were gone by the time I arrived. I didn't see that. None of this is unexpected or new or unique. This was the same sorts of things we saw during the AIDS crisis, during the civil rights movement. During the entire history of various groups fight for the vote. It's not new, it's not unique, in fact it's expected, and we're expecting that it will probably continue for years.
So what were you saying about the mic equipment and Peterson fucking with the sound equipment?
No, Peterson didn't do anything with the sound equipment. I heard, and I need to confirm this with Cass because this happened before I arrived, but I believe that our sound equipment was damaged. After that, I believe the police tried to settle and disperse the event because physical altercations were breaking out.
Look, smile at me, bitch. What you want?
Got into a scuffle with, I believe it was Aaron.
Oh yeah, Aaron said that they'd said some really fucking horrible shit to
Yeah,
her.
Aaron was like harassed and basically queer bashed.
Oh yeah, no, essentially queer bashed and trans bashed, and it was awful.
And in response, there was an altercation, and the possession of that woman's phone became the woman was yelling. The possession of her phone became unknown, is what I would say. I don't know where that phone is now.
People are thinking that we stole it, but we definitely fucking didn't.
And we were, and then just over there by those doors. Because the BLC was trying to leave because they were being subjected to some very unsafe things. Because the BLC was trying to leave because they were being subjected to some very unsafe things.
I said I was wondering if I could get your opinion.
No, we're good. Thank you.
Fuck you, that's my opinion.
We're good.
So much fun.
Subjected to some very unsafe things. My gratitude to them for coming out. Actually, they broke off their protest of Yutsu to come and stand with some people, with us, and indeed some people from Yutsu. So solidarity does work. Solidarity is not dead. And I do want my gratitude on that to be known.
Fuck you, that's my opinion.
We're good.
I understand that we can have many issues, but that there is a unity among those of us who are oppressed peoples, and that was very inspiring to see.
I would
I'm
like
a person
there
of
to
color.
be no
Listen,
violence.
I'm a person of color, and I felt very accommodating. I felt like my voice. Thank you
I'm
very much.
also a former Muslim, and I feel like this guy is
I'm
the
a person
best.
of color.
Because I feared that this might not happen. Clearly those fears were unfounded, and I'm very, very grateful.
I don't have a lot of recording time left, so whatever.
Sorry, shit.
No, it's
Okay, so I was over there by those doors, and there was an altercation going on between the BLC and people who were yelling racist things at them. Things like, you should be like Michael Brown, there should be 1,000 Michael Browns to the BLC. And in the midst of that scrum, my sister and I believe Yusra Kogali or other people from BLC went inside. Lauren Southern and her cameraman followed them, and I immediately followed Lauren Southern and the cameraman because, because my sister was going in there. And as I tried to enter the building, the drunk guy with the dogs slammed the door on my butt and tried to, and very aggressive, he was very angry about something, and he slammed the door on me while dragging his dogs along with him, I might add. Someone who I believe might have been Jack, I think tried to rescue the dogs from the altercation. I made it through. I'm not harmed. I just followed, they followed Cassidy through the building and out there. I just followed them. Lauren basically called an end to the event over there on that table. Was just like, yay, freedom of speech and all that. Yay, freedom of speech and all that. And thank you for everyone. And after they dispersed, I jumped up on the table and I led a few brief chants. And then I stepped down and the event continued to disperse. And that's what I saw and that's what I did. And I'm sort of limited by that perspective, but from my point of view, that's what happened.
Apparently the neo-Nazi was ejected from the event by cops. That's what Cass told me.
I'm also a former Muslim, and I feel like this guy's
I'm a person of color.
That makes sense.
I might speak to Cass about this as well, because I want to post this on YouTube. But yeah, if that's everything that we have to say. Okay. Signing off.